Good day, Nigerians. After proper consultation with my family, friends, and legal team, and a painstaking review of events of the past weeks, I have come to the conclusion that it's important we give peace a chance. I admit that Engineer Dave Umahi, the former governor of the Imo State and the current Minister of Works, did not inform me that what happened to the Nailand engineers would happen to me if I visit Imo State. I do not know the Nailand engineers except what I read about them on the internet and what I heard from people. I apologize to Engineer Dave Umahi for the embarrassment this allegation may have caused him and his family. I sincerely apologize to his family, to my own family, friends, and everyone who felt hurt and embarrassed with what happened. I never said Engineer Dave Umahi tied towel to meet me in a hotel room. I apologize if the allegations have been magnified and taken out of context. My family and I have decided to move on and face our lives and business. And we want everyone to respect this decision. On the issue of the contract, I admit there was no formally signed agreement between Dave Umahi and I. Although the job was done and delivered to his aides, they might have used the material for campaign purposes without informing him and without him knowing about it. I apologize sincerely for any misgivings that this might have cursed. Thank you so much, and God bless each and every one of us. Thank you.
Adam, a very, very quick one. Here, a call for caution and a call to avert any bloodshed. Where they keep bottle, no muchoke, Egbelu Obube, or not LGA in case state Imo. Some community leaders came to Nchekwande Obonye Foundation with the report that there is a plan by the President General of Egbelu Obube Autonomous Community in conjunction with the Eze of Egbelu Obube and the TPM of Egbelu Obube. Egagbuo nkwụ ndu muchoke na Egbelu Obube Autonomous Community. Now, in the tradition of our people, families in enwe nkwụ, and in some communities, esha na-egbu nkwụ na one day. Esha ahụ onye ọwụla family niile ga-abaga n'ime ọhịa je gbuo nkwụ ha. Onwe ndị na-eme ka omenala. You know, onwe ndị na-eme ka omenala. But unfortunately, there have been this running crisis in Egbelu Obube Autonomous Community as far back as 2020, 2021, 2022. Ihe gbasakwara oke ọhịa. Onwere ọhịa ase eze chọrọ iwere this and that, but that is not our matter now. We high treating it because that issue is in court. But ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu now to avert bloodshed tomorrow, because anyị anọ na PG of the community and eze na ndị ọzọ chọrọ ije gbuo nkwụ ndị ụmụchoke. Ọ bụrụ na ha chọrọ ije gbuo nkwụ ụmụ ndị choke na ọwụ nkwụ ha, but they want to forcefully gbuole nkwụ ndị ụmụchoke Egbelu Obube Autonomous Community. Ihe awụhụ community nkwụ, ọwụ community nkwụ. The other time asịkwa na egbuole nkwụ na anọ na-egbu nkwụ allegedly eze kporo ndị navy, kporo ndị vigilante, kporo ndị police na ndị amị aba n'ime ọhịa agba egbe kpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokpokp Now, that same scenario is about to repeat itself tomorrow. Tomorrow is 12th March 2026. And of course, we have already written to DSS from the Office of Nchekwando Wenye Foundation. We have written to DSS to call the EZE to order, call the TPM to order, and call the PG to order. Of course, tomorrow, these are the people I get hold responsible. Tomorrow, you know, I actually go into the nitty-gritty of what has been happening in that community. I actually go into the intimidation, into the illegal arrest, into the torture, some leaders of that community na-ekwenye hụ n'ihe eze kwuru. Anyị achọghị ịgawa ito it now. But what we are saying in essence is that the eze of Egbelu Obube, TPM Egbelu Obube, a man that I know very well, and I doubt this man or Geso Nehanako, allegedly anyway, and the PG of Egbelu Obube. I want to say this as a human rights activist, that Ige Kundu Muchoke is a violation of their fundamental human rights. And no matter how highly placed you think you are, you will answer to the law. No matter how highly placed you think you are in that community, you will answer to the law. Now, it is not something an Eze will arbitrarily decide. Na yeji bonku. Ma upiji ge decide. Na yeji bonku. Ihe we obodo na ekwekorita ndị nwe nkwu na-eje egbu nkwụ ha. Ndị nwe nkwu akụ ekwe ashilekwe shi eji igbu nkwụ a na-celebrate is a celebration. That day body more hair and but it is not something that an Eze or PG gejake ashi eji igbu nkwụ. And this thing is going to happen tomorrow. But we pray that it doesn't happen. We pray it doesn't happen. All these intimidations and harassment in that community, we have gotten the information. But we don't want to start going into it because most of these issues don't occur. But here, Basara Ibunkundu Muchoke should stop. The planned Ibunku Ndu Muchoke Egbelu Obube tomorrow, 12th March 2026, should stop. The Eze should know better. The PG should know better. The traditional prime minister, Onyema very well, should also know better. This is not about supremacy. It is about culture. It is about tradition. It is about Onyewe here. It is not about Eze or Iwo PG or Iwo TPM. No, it is not about who you are. It is about following due process and knowing the law and keeping the law. So this is very brief and a very quick one. Eze Egbelu Obube, President General Egbelu Obube, TPM Egbelu Obube. Ụwa niile nna anụ ya now that we have said n'ihe gbasara igbu nkwụ ha chọrọ plan echi bụ March 12th should not happen. We have written to DSS adị ama ma onwe ihe merenụ. We have written to DSS adị ama ma onwe ihe merenụ ka gọọmenti mara that already Nchekwa Ndị Ogbenye Foundation has already raised alarm about whatever nwere ike ime echi to avoid anything, to avoid problem, to avoid bloodshed, to avoid whatever crisis, to avoid ihe ọwụla ga-echasị amatakwara happy iga amatakwara happy ime. I am appealing to Eze ndị Egbelu Obube, President General Egbelu Obube, TPM Egbelu Obube, nna echekwala egbu nkwụ ahụ echi. You people must have to sit down and dialogue with the entire community, kindred of the village of Imo State, Egbelu Obube. You should dialogue with the leaders, dialogue with the families. Because we have to intimidation because anya man like here. And we will take it up. Ndemana na Eze Egbelu Obube, gwaya. Ndemana na PG Egbelu Obube, gwanya. TPM Egbelu Obube, ndeme gwaya. This case is in our table. And the DSS is aware. Or can be aware, whatever actually imechi. We don't know.